Hello, Mr Barton here, and in this video we're going to take a look at how we can start to change and add and adapt revision periods, holiday periods, work experience and all that kind of stuff to our scheme of work. Now, to be able to do this, you need to be pretty competent when it comes to changing the order of topics and lengths of topics, and we looked at that in a previous video. So basically, when you get your default scheme of work, already plugged in there are holidays, so you'll see that one there, and revision periods, and there are enough holidays to cover a half term Christmas, half term Easter, a half term summer, and there are revision and assessment periods every term. Now they're there by default, but you can get rid of those, you can change them around, you can do whatever you want. Holidays are perhaps the easiest thing to deal with first. So holidays just act like any other topic unit. So you can make them longer, you can make them shorter, you can do whatever you like with holidays. Okay, so I've just made that one just by dragging it. Made it an extra half a week longer if only life was that simple. If this particular one is in the wrong place, I can move it to wherever I want and so on. Okay, so holidays you just move around willy-nilly. Revision and assessment periods are exactly the same. So say for example I want to do some revision and assessment just after angles, I'll just pick it up and I'll just move it there just like any other topic unit I would do. Say for example you wanted to get rid of that revision and assessment period because you're not having one in this half term. And my first piece of advice would be to move it somewhere else probably, but if you did want to get rid of it, that's okay. Just give it a click, delete this unit, and that's disappeared and that's gone. Okay. If for example you wanted to add a different one in somewhere, perhaps you wanted even more periods, you just need to free up space. Any point you've got a blank space, you can use it. So that was a holiday, that particular one. But if I wanted to free myself up a little bit of space between fractions and algebra, I can create that, give it a click, and I could call that revision for Xmas exam, something like that. Save that, and then that's a little reminder that that's a revision period. Now nothing's going to get automatically set for your students during that, but as I talked about when I looked at creating your own topic units, that could be set as a reminder for you to create some kind of bespoke revision quiz for your students. And to be honest with you, that's just about all that you'd ever need to do with this. That's covering creating things and making them longer and making them shorter. I guess the only other thing that happens is sometimes students go on work experience, but again, just treat that exactly the same as a holiday or a revision period. Free yourself up a bit of space somewhere, wherever you want, click on it, and then rename it and call it work experience or whatever you want. I mean, it would help if I could spell, but there we go. Save. And that's in their work experience. So hopefully that has shown you how you can get all your holidays set up and all your revision periods and all that kind of stuff set up.